wife suddenly kissed her husband at the party, then immediately watched the reactions of her close friends. By doing this, she wanted to find out who was secretly seducing him. It turned out that just moments earlier, when she got up to grab a drink for one of them, she suddenly received an anonymous text. The message warned that her husband was already cheating, and that the mistress was right there at the scene. She stared in disbelief at her three closest friends and the man she loved deeply. To uncover the truth, she suddenly kissed him, then quickly observed everyone's reaction. But the other person hid it well. None of them showed a single flaw on their faces. Yet when she turned around to pour some water, one friend quietly brushed his leg with hers. That night, when he went to shower, she secretly picked up his phone to check it. After trying the password several times in a row, it kept showing error. Just as she was about to give up, she accidentally noticed 6 digits engraved on his ring. With a try-it-and-see mindset, she entered that string of numbers. To her surprise, it unlocked successfully. She immediately found the woman he contacted most often. When she saw the chat history, she finally confirmed he was indeed cheating. In the messages, they told each other how much they liked one another. The other woman even said that next time they met, she would wear the outfit he liked to show him. After seeing the evidence of betrayal with her own eyes, she forced herself to suppress the sorrow inside. To gather more proof of his affair, she quietly put the phone back where it had been. But at that moment, another message came in. The woman said she wanted to meet him tonight. Pretending to stay calm, she planned to follow after he left. She wanted to see which shameless friend it really was, but to her surprise, he showed no sign of going out. Instead, he prepared a lavish candlelight dinner, and invited his wife to enjoy it with him. As she lifted the wine glass to drink, she suddenly noticed undissolved white particles at the bottom. She suspected he had tampered with the wine, so she deliberately drank it all in front of him, then used the excuse of going to the restroom to throw it all up. After returning to the table, she pretended to pass out. Seeing her collapse, he immediately carried her back to the bedroom. He thought his plan was flawless, but the moment he left the room, she opened her eyes. Soon, he skillfully walked into a hotel. The instant the door was pushed open, the woman hiding in the dark completely broke down. Lying in his arms was the one she was closest to among her 3 friends. At first, she wanted to rush in and catch them red-handed, but she felt she couldn't let them off so easily, so she went downstairs and anonymously called the police. She reported that illegal transactions were taking place in a hotel room. The police quickly took him and Anna away. She recorded the scene of them being escorted off with her phone, because both were public figures. Once this kind of scandal was exposed, it would affect their careers. During the investigation, they kept explaining their relationship. They emphasized it was just an affair, not a transaction. Meanwhile, she went to a friend's law firm to prepare for divorce. The friend reminded her that divorcing now would be unfavorable, because over the years, the family income had all come from her work as a screenwriter. He had almost no assets. Their joint property was basically her personal property. Divorcing at this time meant handing him a large sum of money. Fortunately, the friend designed a property transfer plan for her. When he returned home from the police station, she was already lying in bed pretending to be asleep. He tried to hold her, but her arm hit his face as she turned over. That instantly killed his mood. He turned around and fell into a deep sleep. In her heart, she reminded herself that this man had betrayed everything she had given. She would make him pay back double for what she lost. Once the assets were handled, she would ruin his reputation completely. The next day, her revenge officially began. She deliberately called Anna in to audition for her upcoming new drama. For a little-known actress like Anna, hearing that the audition was for the female lead naturally made her ecstatic. But upon